Fact check. Was Elon Musk's Starlink used to rig the 2024 U.S. election? Did the tech billionaire really use satellite-based technology to steal the election for Donald Trump? No, voting equipment is not typically connected to the internet. Some social media users claim to have found an explanation for Vice President Kamala Harris's 2024 election loss. They say billionaire Elon Musk's Starlink technology manipulated votes to benefit President-elect Donald Trump. Starlink is an internet provider that uses satellites to provide connectivity. It's a subsidiary of Musk's commercial spaceflight company SpaceX. Musk's Starlink uploaded votes in swing states, one November 10 Threads post said. Swing state voters went dim down ballot but Trump at the top? Unlikely. Starlink satellites exploding, destroying evidence. Starlink made headlines in recent weeks when the company distributed equipment to help people regain internet access in hurricane-hit areas. To some people, that move was further proof of the conspiracy. The Russians have access to Starlink terminals and therefore the satellites. The Russians are known hackers, said another November 10 Threads post. Elon Musk and the U.S. government sent Starlink terminals to Florida, Georgia, North and South Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, Virginia, and West Virginia due to the hurricanes. Other Threads users summarized the unsubstantiated claims. People are saying Elon Musk used Starlink to steal the U.S. election for Donald Trump. These posts were flagged as part of Meta's efforts to combat false news and misinformation on its newsfeed. Read more about PolitiFact's partnership with Meta, which owns Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. Starlink is suspected by conspiracy theorists not because of what it does, but because Elon Musk owns it, Mike Rothschild, a journalist, author, and conspiracy theory expert, said. Genya Coulter, senior election analyst for the OSET Institute, a nonprofit group focused on accurate, secure, and transparent elections, said she knew Starlink technology had been used to support election infrastructure in one place, Tulare County, California. Trump won Tulare County with about 60% of the vote. Most of the rural part of the county has little to no access to broadband, and Starlink was used to have the electronic poll books connected to a county voter database, Coulter said. Poll books are lists of digital voter registration records. Vote tabulators weren't connected to Starlink's satellite internet, she said, adding that the county had about 28,000 in-person voters. Regarding claims about Russian hackers swaying election outcomes, Coulter said she was less worried about Russian hackers affecting vote totals and significantly more concerned with the deluge of incorrect election information that Russian-linked groups distributed online before the election, and the bomb threats targeting election infrastructure that officials said were of Russian origin. Claims. Threads post said Musk's Starlink technology manipulated votes in the 2024 election to benefit Trump. Federal and state election officials rebutted claims of 2024 election fraud, including claims that Starlink manipulated the vote counts. Voting machines aren't typically connected to the internet, and long-standing systems ensure votes are fairly and accurately tabulated. We found only one instance, in California, not a swing state, of Starlink technology being used to support election infrastructure, such as having the electronic poll books connected to a county voter database. How would you rate these claims? Pants on fire. Get this. 4 million Americans were unable to vote in the 2024 election due to felony disenfranchisement laws. Yet, this M. is president.